Welcome, MechWarrior. You're accessing beginner-level training manuals for the Hunchback HBK-4G provided by Ronin Armored Security. I'll be your instructor, Fox. This tactical debriefing will cover the specifications, strengths and weaknesses of the Hunchback 4G, as well as how to refit and operate your own in the field. Because this is of the beginner level, some restrictions will apply, including no lost tech, no upgrades, no mods, Tier 1 weapons only. DLC will be allowed. Let us begin. Nissan General Industries Hunchback HBK-4G. Weight class, medium. Role, Juggernaut. Availability, common. Threat level, moderate. Description. Originally built in the time of the Star League both by Nissan and Komiyaba, their Hunchback factories would be destroyed in the Succession Wars, halting production until Kaliyama Weapon Industries Incorporated, based in the Free Worlds League, bought the rights to the mech. The Hunchback was designed as an all-in urban combat mech. Its signature AC-20 is accommodated by mounting a smaller engine, which makes the Hunchback slower than normal but frees up tonnage for heavy firepower. In its preferred city environment, the heavy building cover would protect it from long-range weapons. The Hunchback would become popular across the inner sphere, resulting both in its proliferation and demand for alternative variants. The shift in massive weight in the AC-20 caused the Hunchback variants to become known as swaybacks, as the posture of the mech changed when the heavy-duty cannon was removed. Today, those searching for the Hunchback 4G will most likely find them in the hands of the Capellan Confederation and the Free Worlds League. Specifications. Maximum weight, 50 tons. Minimum weight, 16.5 tons. This means 33.5 tons are available for customization. Maximum speeds, 64.8 kilometers forward, 43 kilometers reverse. Standard engine. This could be seen as below average speed for a medium mech. Armor values. Stock armor includes 320 units, which is 10 tons of standard armor. Maximum possible armor for the chassis is 350 units, which is 10.93 tons of armor. This could be seen as very heavy armor for a medium mech. Onboard weaponry includes an AC-20 burst fire right torso with 2 tons of AC-20 ammo, which is 40 rounds, left torso. 2 medium lasers, 1 left arm, 1 right arm, 1 small laser in the head. Melee capabilities include 2 medium battle fist actuators rated at 20 damage, left arm and right arm, as well as 5 additional heat sinks. Strengths and weaknesses. The Hunchback is a Juggernaut mech. These are slow, heavily armored, and mount powerful short-range weapons acting as line breachers. In this role, it is adequate with both great strengths and weaknesses. First, we'll discuss its strengths. Heavy firepower. Thanks to its smaller engine, the Hunchback can wield weapons comparable to a heavy mech at 50 tons. Heavily armored. Near maximally armored, the Hunchback is not a fragile design. Battle fists. The fists have a punching force similar to an AC-20 and can be further upgraded. Large ballistic slot. Unusual for a mech of its weight class, the Hunchback can bring surprising weapons to bear. The mech does have notable weaknesses, however. Slow. The Hunchback can be outmaneuvered, especially in open terrain, and has little capability for evading attacks, meaning armor and cover must protect it. Short range. Anything the Hunchback cannot reach, it cannot engage. This issue is further complicated by its slow speeds, allowing faster mechs to defeat the Hunchback at a distance. Heat problems. The Hunchback will overheat uncomfortably quick when all of its weapons are firing simultaneously. Asymmetrical hardpoints. The Hunchback will lose the vast majority of its firepower if its right torso is destroyed, taking both the main cannon and half of its medium lasers with it. Recustomization. Ronin Armored Security recommends the following Hunchback 4G refit to the beginner-level MechWarrior. It will further increase its damage while eliminating heat and range issues. Starting with a strip mech, add 1 AC-5 rapid fire with 4 tons of AC-5 ammo, which is 320 rounds. Add 2 medium arena fists. Add 2 medium lasers and 1 small laser. Max the armor and add 1 heat sink. This will take the mech over its maximum tonnage limit. Bring it into compliance by tuning the armor. Set all rear armor to 10 and move the rest forward. Set the head armor to 24 and set the leg armor to 36 each. This refit solves the Hunchback's short range and heat issues while offering it even higher firepower in close combat. The AC-5 rapid fire exceeds the damage both of the original AC-5 and the AC-20. The Arena Fists not only do more damage, but can punch fast enough for continuous assault without delay. The AC-5 rapid fire also runs much cooler, allowing the Hunchback to fight longer without overheating. BattleRom Debriefing. Now that the Hunchback has been recustomized, it's time to see how to operate it in the field. These will be the mission conditions. Mission type, Battlefield. Difficulty, 33. Maximum drop weight, 200 tons. Allies include 1 Hunchback HBK-4H and 2 Hunchback HBK-4J, all in stock configuration. Pilot skill, regular. If you own a BattlePod training simulator, check document 1 in the video's description for an instant action code allowing you to recreate this battle for training purposes. Welcome to Deshler, MechWarrior. It is 3025 and the Draconis Combine are launching a diversionary attack on Deshler to disguise their true attack on Galtor 3. You'll be seeing the perspective of Chico 1 leading a medium fire support lance to interdict Fedsun forces attempting to reinforce the 4th Davion Guards. Chico Lance sets up in the hills ready to begin their bombardment when a Kintaro emerges. This mech is dangerous up close and Chico 1 orders the Lance to bombard it at a distance. The Kintaro reaches Chico Lance in tatters while its own reinforcements emerge in the distance. Chico 1 takes cover behind a hill knowing his Lance can finish the mech. The rest of the Kintaro's Lance, a Jenner and Hatchetman, arrive too late. Using the Hunchback's flexible weapon options, Chico 1 again elects to bombard out of harm's reach as long as close combat is necessary to protect the Lance. Missiles and cannons bring down the Jenner as the Hatchetman steps past its wreckage to continue the breakthrough. Unfortunately, the Hatchetman's slow speeds make it an easy target for a fire support Lance. A quick response team is sent to break through Chico Lance, bringing 2 quick draws and a trebuchet. Chico 1 takes cover behind a rock formation and allows them to approach. The time for delicacy has ended, and now Chico 1 switches his flexible Hunchback refit into a close combat role lying in ambush, while Chico 3 and 4 unleash a continuous barrage of missiles. The now enhanced Arena Fists fly, pounding the quick draw harder than an AC-20 as the Lance attempts to assault Chico's Hunchback J fire support. It falls to significant rear armor damage. Chico 1 continues his assault, now blitzing the second quick draw. Swift striking Arena Fists cave in the mech's engine core, downing the mech before it could cause significant harm. With only the trebuchet remaining, the rest of Chico Lance combines their withering support fire on it. Chico 1 joins the attack, accurate lasers and autocannons, more than enough to neutralize the damaged trebuchet. With the reinforcements neutralized, Chico Lance returns. His refitted Hunchback was capable of simultaneously joining the fire support bombardment while also being effective in intercepting enemies and protecting his Lance, demonstrating the dynamic flexibility of the refitted Hunchback model. This concludes the tactical debriefing for the Hunchback HBK-4G. You now have a farther understanding of the mech's specifications, strengths and weaknesses, as well as how to refit and operate your own in the field. Thank you for choosing Ronin Fox Armored Security for all your training needs. And that is the Hunchback video. Now, I know, some people are not going to like that I replaced the AC-20, but my tradition as usual to review the mech out of character for the Hunchback 4G. And I hate to break people's hearts, but I'm really not a huge fan of the Hunchback for 2 big reasons. One, the mech basically loses all of its firepower if its right torso is destroyed, and 2, because the mech is pretty slow, it doesn't matter that it has a lot of armor. It's so easy for all of those faster enemies to really just corner you, gang up on you, and just focus fire on that right torso. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like the Hunchback. It's a fun mech to use, and it looks really awesome. I just can't give it my vote of approval either. I can't really recommend people go out and buy it if I'm being objective. Anyways, next video I'm going to be covering a heavy mech, maybe the Loader King, maybe the Thunderbolt, maybe the Warhammer, who knows? Help out Commander Fox and Ronin Fox Armored Security though. Subscribe and leave a comment, and don't forget to check out my streams. All of that helps the community grow. Till next time though, Mech Warriors, it's been real, but it's time for Fox to sign out. So deuces everyone, and remember that you don't have to be good to get good.